Hi guys, welcoming you all to my YouTube channel Clear Cut Concepts. So in this video, we are going to solve 12 questions from the year December 2019. Here we are planning to solve mathematical questions. 12 questions. Okay, let's get started. Yeah, the first question is, how many pairs of twin primes are there between integers 1 to 100? Okay. So first we know about the primes, then only we can find the twin primes. So what is a prime number? Prime number has no factors. Okay. It is divided by itself only. So prime number start from 2. 1 is neither a prime nor a composite number. So 2 is divided by 2 only. 2 is not in any other table. Okay, that is a prime number. 2, 3, 5, 7. Suppose you are taking 8 means 8 in the factor of 2. It is comes under the 2 table and then 4 table. So it is not a prime number. Okay, so 7. Next 11, 13, 17, 19, 23 and then 29, 31, 37. Like that it's move on. Okay, 41, 43 it's come under any other table? I think no. 47. It's going on like that. Okay. Here our question is, what about the twin primes? Number of twin primes between 1 to 100. So twin primes means the difference is 2. Suppose I am taking these two number, difference is 1. So it is not a twin prime. Suppose I am taking this pair, 3, 5. The difference is 2. So at the time we are called it is a twin prime number. So here we are collecting twin primes. Okay. So twin primes. What are the twin primes? 3, 5, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 29, 31, 41, 43, 59, 61 and then 71, 73. These are the twin primes. How many numbers are there? Pairs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So answer is 8. Okay. How many pairs of? We need a pairs of twin primes, that is 8. Okay. I hope it's clear. We move to the next question 32. If some number is given equal to 2a, 3b, 7c, where a, b, c are natural numbers, what is that value of 4a minus 5b plus c? So what is that meaning? Given number should be rewritten as power of 2, 3, 7 in the multiplication. Okay. So how many 2's in the number and how many 3's and how many 7's? We can collect and find the value of a, b, c and then substitute here we will get the answer. So first we have to write the prime factorization of 21168. So prime factorization, prime number, it should be divided by only prime number. So prime number plays an important role in any other exams. Okay. So just to clarify the prime numbers detail. Okay. So just we start the prime number because it's an even number. So we start from 2. So 1, 2 is 2. It is less than 2. So we put 0, take 2 digits. 5 2s are 10, remainder 1, 16, 4. Okay, again 2 table. 5 2s are 10, 2 2s are 4, 9, 2. Okay, again 2. 2 2s are 4, 6 2s are 12, 4 2s are 8, 6 2s are 12. Again 2. 1, 3, 2, 3. Okay. So it is an AND number. So check whether it is divided by 3 or any number. We have to check. For how we can check it is divisible by 3? So just recall the divisibility test. Okay. we call divisibility test of 3. So if the sum of the number is divided by 3, then the whole number is divided by 3. That is the divisibility test. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 3, 9. So this is multiple of 3. So this number is divisible by 9, 3. Therefore it is also divisible by 3. We can use the 3 table. 4 3 is 12, 4 3 is 12, remainder 1. Again it is 9, so we can use 3. 1 3 is 3, remainder 1. 4 3 is 12. 1 3 is 3, remainder 1. 4 3 is 12, 7. So again 3 table. 4 3 is 12, remainder 2, 9. So 7 7s are 9. So how many 2's are there? 4 2's, 3 3's and 7 2's. Okay, so the original number can be rewritten as that is 21168 equal to 2 power 4, 3 power 3 and 7 power 2. Okay, so here this is equal to, given is 2 power A, 3 power B and 7 power C. Here A equal to 4, B equal to 3, C equal to 2. Okay, C equal to 2. From this we could find A, B, C value. A equal to 4, B equal to 3, C equal to 2. Now find this expression. 4 into 4 minus 5 into 3 plus 2. So this is equal to 16 minus 15 plus 2. So same number you have to add 16 plus 2, 18. 18 minus 15, 3 plus 3. So the answer is 3. Okay. First calculate the prime factorization. So prime factorization you have to divide with only prime numbers, not a composite number. So rewritten by the given number and the equalize both sides, because in between equal is there. So find the value from this A, B, C we could find and then substitute in the given expression, we will get the answer. Okay. Come to the next question. X will be the least number which when divided by this sum number leaves a remainder 5 in each case. What is the sum of the digits? Okay, just I scroll down. So I am writing here 33. Let x be the least number divided by some number leaves a remainder 5. So divide by all this number. Remainder is same. Okay, divide by all this number means you have to find the LCM. Okay, find the LCM. So LCM same like this one. So I am finding the LCM 8, 12, 20, 28, 35. So LCM means you can take any number, some of the number not divided. Okay, suppose I am taking 2 here. It's an odd number, we can't divide it by 2, but we can take in the LCM. But in the HCF, it should be divided by all the numbers. Okay. So 2 I started, 4 2s are 12, 8, 6, 10, 14, 35. So you have to follow this number as it is. So again 2 table, 2, 3, 5, 7, 35. Okay. So again I am start with any number, 7 I can take. Okay. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 5. So 2 5s are there, I am taking 5 here. So 2, 3, 1, 7, 1. So now further no need of this much, okay, because it's all are prime numbers. So just to multiply it, we will get the answer. Okay, 1 minute. 7 is there. So divided by 7 means it is 1. Here also 1. So 2 5s are 35, 70, 140. 2 table, anything missing here, once check it and then move to the final answer. So LCM equal to LCM equal to 2 into 2 into 7 into 5 into 2 into 3. So the multiple is 840. Every time it leaves a remainder 5 means it is 845. Okay. But the question is, what is the sum of the digits of x? What is the sum of the digits? Add these three numbers, you will get the digits. 8 plus 4 plus 5. 12 plus 5, 17. The answer is 17. Okay. Next, what number should be subtracted from each number so that the numbers are obtained in the order or in proportion? Okay. Proportion means, I am writing here, this one is completed. 34. Numbers are in proportion means A is to B equal to C is to D. What is it meaning? A divided by B equal to C divided by D. Then only we call it is in the proportion. A is to B equal to is to C is to D. So we can get it through answer. I think that is better. Okay. Otherwise it takes a long term calculations. Okay. So I am taking 14. So when you subtract it from the given number, so I am subtracting 15 minus 14, 36. Second one, 61 minus 14, 7, 47. So no connection between these two, 36 and 47. 36 divided by 47. So nothing is common in between them. Okay, we will check in that side also. C and D. 92 minus 14. 12 minus 4 means 8. So 8 means 78. Divided by 117 minus 14. That is 103. 103. Here also a prime number. Okay, we can't divide, we can't cut. So this is not in the proportion. First two number, that is enough. You have to check these two, we can find out. Okay, so take the second number, 17. Little bit scroll down. Okay, I am taking 17. So 50, 17. So that is 33. Second one, 61, 17. That is 44. So I have some idea. Okay, some ratio is there. 11 multiple of 11. 3 is to 4. Same like this one, 92, 17. 12 means 4. 12, 4, 5. 12 means 5, 8, 75. And then 117 minus 15, 17. That is 100. So 33 divided by 44 equal to 75 divided by 100. 3 is to 4 ratio. This is 3 by 4. This is also 3 by 4. So answer is 17. Okay. So suppose you want to do proper method means you have to take number is x. Okay. 50 minus x divided by 61 minus x equal to 92 minus x divided by 117 minus x. You can use this for finding the value of x. Which number you need to subtract, you will get x is equal to 17. But this type of question, option is important. Okay, you can get it through option better. Only 2 minutes. Just to have an idea. We have an idea what is in proportion. Proportion means 4 numbers are given. First two making some ratio means next two also having the same ratio. At that time we are call it is in the proportion. Okay. So come to the next question. That is 34 is completed. 35. So a sum of 1710 is divided A, B, C. Okay. So 3 numbers are divided 1710. Total amount is 1710. Such that 4 times A, 6 times B, 9 times C equal. Some condition is given. What is the difference between A and C? First you have to find the value of A and then value of C and find out the difference. Okay. So first sum of 3 number. So I am taking A as it is, sum of these 3 persons. Okay, equal to 1710. And then 4 times A, 4A equal to 6 times B equal to 9 times C. This is given. So you have to convert it into single variable. Then only you will get the answer. Already we know that. Okay. Suppose it is in A, B, C, 3 variable is there. So you have to convert it into single variable. A as it is, I am taking A. And then value of B in terms of A. 6B equal to 4A means B equal to 4 by 6A. So cut it with the 2 table. B equal to 2 by 3A. Okay, in terms of A we have written. Same like C. 4A equal to 9C. So what is the value of C here? 9, go to that side, 4 by 9 into C. 4 by 9 into A. Okay. So I am writing B in terms of A and C is also in terms of A. So come to the first equation. So 1 can be rewritten as A as it is A, B equal to in terms of A, C equal to in terms of A equal to 1710. So take the value 9. So multiply LCM. We need an LCM because it is 1, 3 denominators are different. So first make it into equal. So I multiply it by 9. So 9A plus multiply it by 3, 6A plus 4A. So 1710, 1019A equal to 1710. 1710 into 9. So A equal to 1710 into 9 divided by 19. So cut with the 19 table. You will get 19 table. So 90. So A equal to 810. A 810 means we can find the C value. C equal to 4 by 9A. That is equal to 4 by 9 810. Cut with 9 table 9190 360. But the question is difference between A and C. A value is 810. B value is 360 and the difference is 450. So the answer is 450. Okay. So first divided is given, ratio is given and find the value of A and C. So again the question is also ratio questions. So they are giving important in the ratio. Okay. So the number of fruits in basket A and basket B are in the ratio 7:9. If 6, so 7:9. A and B are in the ratio 7:9. What is it meaning? The original number is 7x, 9x. Okay, ratio means that is the simplest form. That is the ratio. Suppose original numbers are 40, 50. So what is the ratio of these two numbers? So simplest form 4:5. But the original number is 40. So we are taking 7x, 9x. Multiple of 7, multiple of 9. Okay, 6 fruits are taken out from A. This is A, this is B. So I am taken out from 6 fruit from A. What is it meaning? I am subtracting 6 from here and put here 9 in B. Put in B. So 9x plus 6 in the ratio 1:3. So the meaning is 7x minus 6 divided by 9x plus 6 equal to 1/3. So cross multiplication. So multiply with 3. 3 into 7x minus 6 equal to 9x plus 6. So I scroll down, need some space. So 3 into 7x minus 6 equal to 9x plus 6. So multiply with 3, 21x minus 18 equal to 9x plus 6. So take the number one side, variable one side, okay. So 9x means that is 12x I think. 24. So x equal to 2. The question is, the total number of fruits in A and B. Total number of fruits in A and B. So substitute in the value, fruits in this is 7x. That is in the basket A 12 fruits and then basket B 9 into 2 18. So the total is 32. Answer is 32. Okay. So come to the next question. Triangle ABD and ACD are on common base AB. Same side AB, DA perpendicular to AB and CB perpendicular to AB, AC equal to BD. Which of the following are congruence? So first we know about the congruence. Congruence means two figures having same shape and same size. That is the concurrence. Shape also same and then length also same. Okay, suppose these two, one is small and one is big, means shape is same but the length are different. At the time we call similar. Okay, here it is congruence. Our hands are congruence. Right hand equal to left hand. So just measure the fingers, both fingers. We always give the examples. That is the congruence. Okay. Some figures we know the congruence. Taj Mahal. If we divide it in the center, both sides will be equal. The domes, everything. That is the congruence. Congruence means same shape and same size. Same size, both are equal. At the time we call congruence. Okay, some conditions are given, we have to check. So it should be in order. Okay, I am taking suppose A, B, C means this is also P, Q, R means this it should be in order. So take the condition. So A, B, C, A, D are common base AB. Okay, this is common base AB. Okay, A, B, and then DA is perpendicular to AB. So this is D, perpendicular to AB. This is 90 degree. So join these two. So it is a right angled triangle. So this is 95, 90 means this is 45, 45. Okay. And then CB perpendicular to AB. So this one. So I am drawing separately. AB. CB is perpendicular to AB. We are comparing these two triangles. Okay, make a straight line. It's not there. So this is CB is perpendicular to this one, and AC equal to BD. AC, where is AC? AC diagonals are AC equal to BD. Sorry, hypotenuse are equal. Okay. So this is 90 degree. This is, so we have to take in the order. So this is 90 degree. So the figure will match like that, overlap like that. B, C, A is 90 degree. It is 90 degree. If you overlap this figure to this figure, it will match. Okay. So which are congruent? Take the order A, B, D, A, B, C, A, B, C. So here B, A, D. Because 145 degree, 90, 40 degree. 45 degree, 90, 45 degree. That is the order. So here also we are taking the same order. So this is equal to BAD. Okay. If you are taking this order means here also we are taking this order. So answer is BAD. Come to the next question. The sides of the four triangles are given. Which of them are right angle? So what is the property for right angle? Property for right angle, side squared plus side squared equal to hypotenuse squared. Simply I am saying. Okay. So square on the legs equal to square on the hypotenuse. So side squared plus side squared equal to hypotenuse squared. So hypotenuse is the longest side. So if you are squaring 20 and then 22, if you add these two and equal to the square of this number means it is the right angle triangle. It is the sides of the right angle triangle. Which of the following are right angle triangle? So randomly you can check. Okay. The first one I am taking 20 into 20, 400. 22 into 22, 444 I think. 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 484. So sum of the sides 884. So 24 into 24, 576. So these two are not equal. So this one is not a right angle triangle. Which of the form are right angle triangle? Like that you can check. No need to calculate properly. Okay. 15 into 15, 225. Randomly you can check. 32 means 900 something. So that is 1100. 37 means again 37. 37 into 37. 7 7s are 49. 4. 25. 3 7s are 21. Remainder 2, 11. So 1369. So it is not possible. Okay. Third one, it may be okay. 11 11s are 121. 6 6 are 3600. So total is 3721. 61 into 61, 3721. So these two are equal. So this is the right angle triangle. Third one is the answer. No need to check the fourth one. Okay. Come to the next question. 39. The angle of a quadrilateral are in the ratio. Some ratio is given. Quadrilateral ratio. So quadrilateral means any four-sided polygon. Okay. So ratio is given. So that means this is 3x, 5x, 7x, 9x. So what we know about the quadrilateral, sum of the angles equal to 360 degree. Sum of the angles. Here the angles are given, not the sides. So I am writing here, this is the angle, not a side. This given are angles. Okay. So angles are given 3x, 5x, 7x and then 9x. Sum of the angle equal to 360 degree. So add all those things, 3x, 5x, 7x, 9x equal to 360 degree. Okay. So add this 16, 21, 24. 24x equal to 360 degree. So x equal to 360 divided by 24. That is equal to 45 divided by 3. So that is 15 degree. But the question is, what is the difference between least and the greatest? So least number is smallest, 3x. So 3 into 15, 45 degree. 9 into 15, 135. The difference between these two is 90 degree. Okay, the answer is 90 degree. So next, the perimeter of the triangle is 12 meter. So perimeter is given. Perimeter is 12. Sum of the all sides equal to 12. All three sides are the length. How many such different triangles are possible? So we have to use the property sum of the perimeter means sum of the sides. Okay. So sum of the two sides always greater than the third side. Suppose for example I am taking 10. Okay. So sum of the two sides is always greater than the third side. So here it is not possible. Sum I am taking these two sides 11. 11 is not greater than 1. Sum of the two sides is always greater than 1. 11 is greater than 1. Suppose I am taking these two. 2 is not greater than 10. So this is not possible. Okay. This triangle with length, which length 1, 1, 10 is not possible. So one trick is that total is 12. We divide into 6, 6. Okay. So sum of the side is greater than 6. You have to take the sides. Longest side is less than 6 and sum of the side is greater than 6. You can use the property. So here it is, what are the possible 2? 5, 5. The number is, the meaning is less than half. Take less than half, that is the meaning. So 12 divided by 6 less than half, 5. You can take from 5. So 5, 5, 5, take 2 at a time and then 1 at a time and then no time. So 5, 4, 3 and then 4, 4, 4. These are the possibilities. Okay, 4, 4. So these three are the possibilities. So 3 triangles we can make. So the property is total is 12. Take the number less than half. The side should be less than half. Okay, and then check it once. Next, come to the next question. The ground is in the shape of cuboid whose length, breadth, height is given. The length, breadth, height is given. How many cuboidal boxes, each measuring this, can be stored into the ground? Okay. So at the time, this is the total ground shape, cuboidal. And then small figures. So how many boxes it should be covered? So at the time you have to find the value. What is the volume of the cuboidal box L into B into H. Okay. So here you can find, check the units, everything in meter. Okay, here also meter, 1 in centimeter. So you have to convert it into meter. Okay. So LBH means 56, 42 into 10 divided by 2.8, 2.5 into 0.7. So everything is in point. I don't like points. Decimal point, if it is in decimal point means it takes time. So I am multiplying with the 10, 10, 10, make it into the whole number. So in the numerator I multiply it by 1000. In the denominator 10 I am multiplying here means it may be 28, 25 and then 7. Okay. Cancel it. You will get 4800. Okay. And then your answer is 4800. Come to the next question. The circumference of the base of a rectangular cylinder is 5 to 8. Circumference of the base of the rectangular cylinder means straight cylinder. This is a cylinder. So base is in the circle form. So circle form. Circle means it is a perimeter. Base of the right circle cylinder is centimeter. Height is given. Height is 2. Circumference is given. So from this circumference you have to find the value of R, and then already H is given. What is that? Volume of the cylinder. Formula is pi R square H. So finding value of cylinder, we need to find the value of R. Okay. So first use the 2 pi R for the perimeter, 5 to 8 centimeter. So here it is 2 into 22 by 7 into R equal to 5 to 8. So R equal to 5 to 8 into 7 divided by 2 into 22. So cut with the 2 table, 1, 2, 2 2s are 4, remainder 1, 6 2s are 12, 4 2s are 8. Again 2 table 11. So divided by 11 means 4, 2 12s are 22, remainder 4, 44. Okay. 44. And then anything cut with 11 table, and then so here it is cut with 11 table, 2 table, 11 table means 2. So again 2 table, 12 sevens are 84. So R equal to 84 meter, I think. We didn't convert it, okay, only 5 to 8 centimeter, here also centimeter. So R equal to 84 centimeter. But our question is what is the value in meters? So R equal to divided by meter, convert into meter means divided by 100, 0.84 meter. What is that volume of the cylinder? Volume of the cylinder is pi R squared H. Pi value is 22 by 7. R is 0.84 into 0.84. H value is 2. So cut with the 7 table. 0.17 is 7, 2. Okay. And then multiply all 4 things. You will get 4.4352. Normal multiplication, multiply and the point from the last 4th digit, I think. Okay. So 4.4352. So I hope this video is helpful for your exam. Okay. So please subscribe our channel and like our channel and comment whatever you need. Basic concepts also I am planning to take a separate class. And then I am planning for science also. If you any need, feel free to comment it, because the channel is specially for you, those are preparing for the teaching exams. Thank you, dear teachers. We will meet in the next video. From the rest of the question we will solve. Thank you all once again. Thank you.